From In Wheel Time, this is the Car Review of the Week, an in-depth look into the latest rides by the award-winning experts at In Wheel Time. Here's Mike Mars.
Time now for this hour's new car showroom, and Mr. Mars had a chance to drive the Jeep Compass.
You know, the Jeep Compass has been around for quite some time, and a lot of people kind of look at it like, because it's
Didn't it take the place of the Liberty?
The Liberty and the Patriot were all right in there.
Right.
They kind of dropped those, and this kind of fills that gap in between the Renegade and the larger Jeep Cherokee. So it just kind of slides in between those two. And it's a compact crossover SUV. Comes in 4 different trim levels. But the thing I really like about the styling on this, it looks like a Jeep Grand Cherokee that kind of shrunk. Mm-hmm. You put them side by side, and other than the physical size, it's hard to differentiate between them. So it's really got a nice luxury look to it as far as I'm concerned. And the one that we had was that new Sting Gray with black treatment. You know, it's kind of like that putty gray that a lot of people are putting out on their vehicles.
It's a gray without metallic in it.
Yes, that's kind of what it is. Kind of a flat gray. Yeah. Got a lot of black trim and stuff on it, black wheels. It's a really nice combination. But obviously you're going to know it when you see it because it's got the 7-slot Jeep grill. You're obviously going to see that. But that is also a black matte finish. Got the black tow hooks up front. The trim around the windows. Now, you're coming down the body. The side mirrors are body color as well as the door handles. But you've got some black roof rails to kind of break things up as well as the black badging on it. And even the 17-inch wheels have got black accents on them. So it's a real nice combination. You're also going to find the fog and the cornering lights up front, skid plates, because this is a trail-rated vehicle. You get to the inside of it, you're going to find that because this is the sport model, even if it's got the upland trim that we're going to get to in a few minutes, the cloth low back seats. Now, the front seats are heated, but it is cloth. It's not leather. The rear seat's a 60/40 folding seat, but it does have a 7-inch display in the center stack where you're going to find your Uconnect, you're going to find your rear view camera. All your convenience controls are going to be there and easy to get to. And it's also got a 7-inch color driver information display. Now, that's what we used to call the gauge pod, but it's all electronic now. Another interesting thing on this vehicle that I thought was because of the price point on it, the console is where you're going to find the rear seat air vent. So you got plenty of air going back to the back seat that a lot of times down here in Texas is something you're looking for. Now, up under the hood to make it go, it's got a 2.4-liter inline-4. Now, this thing will pump out 180 horsepower at 6,400 RPM, so you got to wind it up a little bit. Torque's 175 pound-feet at 3,900. So it was very adequate. It'll do a job exactly what it's supposed to around town, and it's backed by a 9-speed automatic that's an optional. You can get it with a 6-speed manual or a 6-speed automatic. I think my driving experience, I would like to have driven it with a 6-speed automatic a lot. It really wasn't searching for gears on that 9-speed. It wasn't something that was very irritating and noticeable, but I found that by handling the shifting myself, it seemed to be a little more peppy. It seemed to be more to my driving style. And I think that 6-speed manual would work better. It does have a tow rating of 2,000 pounds on it when properly equipped. City, the EPA says you're looking for 22 miles to the gallon. The highway, you're looking for 30, combined 25. The week I had it, I got 24 out of it. Had quite a few miles on it. And so it was really nice as far as running around town. It's nice, smooth driving. Like I say, the 4-cylinder did great. Didn't stunt for the gears. Got out on the highway, acceleration, the freeway access ramp test. Would like to have had a little more power, maybe a turbo or even the 6-speed automatic. But once you got it out to speed, you got it out to citation speed, it would go down the freeway just fine. Now, if you're looking for something to compare it to, discounting the off-road capabilities, because there's really not a lot out there that will be that trail-rated, but you can look at the Honda HR-V. It's going to start at $20,620. The Subaru Crosstrek, it'll go off-road pretty good, but it starts at $21,895, and you can get into a Kia Sportage for $23,750. Now, you can get a base Compass model for $22,095, and this is pretty close to being that. There's actually 4 trim levels, and this is the bottom line. So this is the way you can get one equipped. Now, we had the Upland trim package. It's a preferred feature package that you can add on to the sport package. And that pushed the base up to $23,345. Keep in mind that part of this MSRP is tested at $29,175. $1,500 of that is that 9-speed automatic that I would love to see a 6-speed automatic in there instead. And just kind of save that $1,500.
Is it an option?
The 9-speed is the optional transmission.
So what is the standard automatic?
The standard's going to be a 6-speed automatic.
Oh, okay.
And so that's why I'm saying that option.
Well, with you sitting on the paddle shifters all the entire time, I know where the RPM level was on that, and I know what that does to the gas mileage. But you didn't go there. You didn't say that.
I said
it for you.
I said I got 24. I didn't get the 25. I will say my daughter has a 2018 with the 4-cylinder and stuff, and the 6-speed automatic. And it's she likes driving it quite well because of the way it handles that combination. So anyway. So that is the 2019 Jeep Compass.
See and hear other weekly reviews from the award-winning experts at In Wheel Time.